Hello everybody, in this video we take a look at yet another zombie survivors. Now, yeah, this is action roguelite, similar to, well, vampire survivors, well, the one that actually started all. And the last one that I played was actually Soulstone Survivors, which I really like, although it had issues with lots of particle effects and visual effects happening on the screen. So it's very hard to see what's happening, although there's a solution for that where you can actually just change the opacity. However, when I played it, it still was in early access and the game wasn't complete. And this is the same, by the way, in our game here. Unlike Soulstone Survivors, it seems like a bit more toned down. And you can see it here, but then I mean there are of course lots of visual effects, but it's not cluttering the screen, and I could understand what's going on, except for maybe the red arrows that shows the boss attacks, where it's kind of a blend in too much. I couldn't really see it sometimes, but other than that, it's felt good. But that being said, this means that the abilities that you're gonna get won't be, overwhelming in terms of how they actually appear on the screen. But to be honest, I actually like it. Whether, for example, in the previous game that I showed you, you can have some effects that actually cover the entire screen. It's just that crazy, and you really can't see anything unless you turn the opacity down. But when you're actually doing it, you lose part of the fun, all these beautiful visual effects happening. So actually happy that in this game, it felt different. It depends on the game mode that you are playing. There's one, for example, here that I need to survive 10 minutes, and if I survive it, I complete that mode. There's also hardcore mode, which is much harder, and endless mode as well. Now, this is a roguelite. This means that you're going to get progression when you finish. This means you can unlock new abilities. You can also unlock new heroes to play with. And you're going to get currency to unlock upgrades, which again are permanent for your characters. Now, the cool thing about this game compared to other ones that I play similar, that you can actually unlock different heroes during the level, and they can actually join you. So like a little squad of 3, and you can decide which one you want to have, and you can upgrade their abilities as well. You can also find other upgrades, and if you're new to this type of games, you need to collect those coins that you see on the ground, in this case the yellow ones. There are also other ones that give you even more, different colors. And you can see the yellow bar, this is the XP. And once you reach the end, you're gonna level up and allows you to get a new upgrade. There's also an option to reroll the upgrades, and you can see the health bar in red. And again, if you die, HP reaches 0, it's game over. But you don't get here those rarities, if you know what I mean, that you can find in other games that give you, for example, certain abilities, but just better if you get a higher rarity, at least based on my experience so far. Whether there was an issue, maybe just a bit. Also keep in mind that you will be shooting on the closest enemies, and basically it's auto shooting. You don't need to aim or anything, it will automatically shoot the closest enemies. So here I'm choosing an upgrade ability for one of the characters. Keep in mind you don't have to get to pick up another character. You can actually just skip it or just go for it and choose an upgrade option. An upgrade option will actually upgrade the character outside of the game. So later on you can unlock different abilities for it, and you won't actually join in the fight. You want to do it probably if you want to focus on certain abilities early on for your character. Because if you get more characters, it's going to split. So the options that you're going to have are going to split between different abilities of the heroes that you're actually playing with. But you will always have the option to reroll. And of course, what you get is random. But then I mean random in the pool of ability selection for those specific characters you're actually playing with. So I'm going to show you here. By the way, there are different achievements you can unlock as well. And there are also upgrades. Upgrades, again, are permanent for your character. And there are different ones related to endurance, charisma, strength, intellect, and agility. This means, by the way, each section you need to unlock certain amount of use certain amount of training points in order to unlock the next one. So to unlock this one, I need to have 30 to unlock this one. This level of upgrades and going to be different. Right now I have 25, so if I'm going to invest 5 more, I'm going to unlock this one. And you can see there are different ones, for example, that increase your movement speed. These give you more experience points, very important. You can deal more damage, more money. This is again for upgrades, additional health points, HP, reduce damage taken, and so on. All right, so you can start investing, but as you invest more, it's going to cost you more training points, which you're going to get from, of course, doing runs, and you can invest them in the upgrades. One thing to note, again, you can see that you can unlock more heroes. Some of them will be unlocked for you, and as you play, you're going to unlock more. You can unlock different abilities, and as you upgrade them, you can see you can unlock different abilities for each one. All right, and if you are the leader, again, leader means that, again, you're chosen. You choose that one, and it's not a companion you're going to unlock during the level. All right, so each one has its own unique abilities, weapons that you can use. And in terms of game mode, by the way, again, the game is in early access, so there are lots of things that are still missing or not available. This is something to keep in mind. The game is not finished yet. Unfortunately, there are many games that I play right now that are early access. I mean, I enjoy them, but they feel just not complete. So you can see you have the this is the regular mode. All right, you can select. There's only, by the way, 1 level so far. The other ones are coming. So another limitation as of the time I'm making this video. And go endless, so you can go and do hardcore. So my first impressions are positive. Things that I didn't like, again, I mentioned with the AoE on the ground of the boss, it's hard to see. There's no dash, by the way. Unless I miss something, there's no dash, and I really missed it. I really love dash in this type of game. It really feels more satisfying because, you know, your movement speed is kind of, if it's constant, it just makes things less exciting. You need those up and downs in this game to really elevate the experience and make you feel excited. And the thing is, sometimes it seems that most of the meaningful upgrade that you really need that can really help you out, you need to, like cooldown, for example, if it's meaningful and it's important, it's actually outside of the actual run, and actually prefer most of the things being inside. Of course, it's about keeping balance, having the upgrades, but some of the things I wanted them to be upgraded inside the game, to make it really meaningful and impactful in the run, I needed to upgrade outside of the game, and it feels in that aspect not fun. Basically, you want to get excited getting something that is really, really cool and very strong. This is why I want the rarities and something that can be very, very strong, very OP, and you really get excited once you actually get it. The chances are low, but once you get it, it can be very strong. Rather than building something that, is based on, increasing some of the abilities considerably outside of the run using upgrades. So yeah, I think this is important, by the way, and this is something that those things made me enjoy less the game compared to others. But again, it's early access. We can expect things, changes to make to the game. I really like, by the way, the fact that it's not overwhelming in terms of visual effects. Still was able to understand what's going on. And yeah, overall positive, definitely needs work, lacking content, but the core gameplay itself feels good. With more improvement and adjustment, I think, and listening to community's feedback, I think it's going to be an amazing game. And this is it for this video. If you have any question, in the comment section below. Thanks for watching. Enjoy a bit more of the gameplay. I'll see you on the next one. And subscribe. See you soon.